Oh, music. We need music. Let's do it. Are we live? Yes, we are. Okay, there we got music. Is there anything else I'm missing? Interesting. Good stuff, good stuff.
I didn't see it live.
You don't see it live yet? It's there.
Can you refresh? No.
You might have to refresh yours.
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
Okay,
Yeah, everything's working. Nerd Betsy. Yeah, I guess it's called Straight A Betsy or something like that. Okay, so we're here. Everything should be working. So I'm on the beta server. With that being said, though, may as well do this. And then we pin that. What's the team code? Don't worry about the team code. It's not going to work. Let's give everyone a few minutes to zone in, and I gotta share this. Oops, we disconnected. Beta is kind of like that, to be honest. Beta? I literally just started my stream. The beta just go down as I start the stream. That'd be so stupid if that happened. Alright, let's try this again. Come on, beta. Okay. Okay, good, we're back. Beta's in. Let's do this. Everyone. Zooba beta live stream. Okay, there we go. I'm just posting some messages in certain places. Hopefully this doesn't get taken down from Facebook, because Facebook has been known to take down YouTube posts for some reason. Let's check this out. Go over here, visit group, discussion. There we go. There's a little bit of a delay on my video. Interesting. Okay guys, I'm ready. So I can't use my webcam because there's a delay in my video. I'm thinking it's just because there's so much running on my computer that is struggling. And that post was removed. That's stupid. Yeah, this is the beta. Yep. So if you guys want, you can put this link on Facebook and hopefully people can find it. But yeah, Facebook has been kind of annoying lately that they keep taking down posts. Anyway, let's see. So Betsy's Primal Instinct is pretty cool. It's basically like Shelly's, but it affects her logs. So you're able to deflect damage incoming to Betsy using her logs. Pretty cool. What is beta? Beta is the server that you can test the upcoming patch. I guess that's the best way to describe it. Let's play a game. Let's see if Betsy's beta actually works. So we're going to go in alphabetical order, and Betsy is first on that order. Then it's going to be Bruce, Buck, Donna, Duke, Earl, Finn, you know, stuff like that. Let's see what we got. So I'm playing squads just because I want to see if Betsy can deflect multiple attacks. Because again, her Primal Instinct is damage reflection. Hey, Demir Rimte. Oh my gosh. Love you, buddy. Demir's Demirka Shadow.
Oh, you make me so excited.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Do you know when the next update will arrive? Honestly, I'm not really sure. Okay, this is interesting. I mean, look, this is already a little bit weird. Huh. The range for the bomb. Wow, the bombs are huge. For some reason, all these bombs also come with knockback. Okay. Anyway, so we're testing the Primal Instinct, right? So let's see the damage reflection. Does it work? So as you can see, they have barricades. But I can't tell if they're going to reflect damage. So let's see if the shotgun gets reflected. Are you going to shoot me? No? Okay, that happened. I didn't even see that Lizzy. That's crazy. Okay, so they are shooting the barricade, but it appears that Betsy's barricades don't get reflected. The damage is just not working. Wait, that worked. Interesting. So I was able to deflect spear damage, but I was not able to deflect bow damage? Weird. Let's try this again. Because I'm curious how it works. Please shoot me. Hit me. Do deflect bomb damage. Also, I kind of noticed that bandages is just a little bit too overpowered right now. Like, I'm able to out-heal everything with bandages. So I'm going to have to put that in the bug report. Alright, so damage is being reflected. I don't think shotgun damage gets reflected. I think it's just spear and bow. So that was spear. The spear damage was able to kill this Henry. Just going to do that. Yeah, wait, that was a bow attack? Okay, why does it count as bow? Interesting. So on the kill feed, when I reflected that damage, it counted it as a bow attack, which I don't really understand why, because a Henry threw a spear. Henry doesn't have bow toss, it has spear toss. Bomb damage does not get reflected as shown by the fuzzy. Finn, I think, used a bite, but it didn't seem to kill himself. My allies are dying, huh? That's unfortunate. But I guess this is a good spot if there's any spot. I'm trying to stay focused here to watch what does get reflected and what doesn't. They just reflect projectiles can be missed. I guess that's true, just reflecting projectiles. I remember in the previous build, a Finn basically killed himself using his Spear Chomp. So I wonder if Spear Chomp counts as a projectile or not. Celix. I'm building a wall. The Great Wall of China. It's possible. Let's do that. Let's get our buddy up. So far, we haven't really lost anyone. And I'm just deflecting damage. So that's kind of OP. So if you can imagine having 20 Betsy's deflecting damage, that's going to be quite insane, as you can tell. Oh no. Come on, guys. Trust in the barricades, let me do that. Man, they're all just getting destroyed. These guys are hitting really, really hard. Let me weaken some of them, because I don't think this is working out. I don't want to lose my guys, you know? They've been with me this whole time. Oh no, he's gonna die. What? Oh, Paul, you were killed at the last second.
That's your guy.
Well, we got a double donut. Okay, so Betsy, it does appear to work. The damage being reflected does seem to be a projectile, though it also seems to be very strong. We'll have to double check that. Something else that I noticed during that time was that bandages is just completely overhealing. You're only supposed to heal for 50% of damage over time, and it appears like you're healing for 100% of damage in one tick. So let me write that in my notes real quick. Betsy, projectile, wait, primal instinct seems to work fine. Something I noticed as a miscellaneous feedback. So miscellaneous feedback is cluster bomb, range is very large, possibly due to attributes. What else do we see? Oh, bandages heals for 100% of damage taken in one tick. So it's just so overpowered. So those were the two things we noticed about Betsy. Okay, so what's next? Bruce. Bruce. Here we go. Who's it? So I got Molotov. I guess I'll play duo, trio, or something like that. But cluster would be so overpowered too. Okay, let me fix up Bruce's spec real quick. Wait, you know what? I like it. I'll keep it as it is. So Bruce's primal instinct is when he does a Bruce smash, he brings everyone into him. It's almost like a gravity bomb kind of thing. I want to say it's the inverse of helium canister. Something like that. So squads is probably going to be the most fun to test him out. But I want to use Molotov because I want to be wicked. Don't forget Molotov stays in forever. Really? Is there a bug right now where Molotov stays in forever? Because that would be kind of cool. Please draft Earl and Duke. Yeah, I'm going to get to them, buddy. I'm just going to do it in alphabetical order. Okay, so this part is still a little bit weird about Bruce. He pulls in everyone after he does his attack. So I find that to be a little bit meaningless, and I don't really understand what this red circle is about. No. Sammy, are you for real? Alright, Sammy, I think you're going to have to die.
You're talking to the bot?
Sammy literally just took the legendary from me. Now, granted, I do agree that it's kind of my fault for being such a nub, but like... Oh yeah, I gotta test Guard's badge and perfume thingy, you're right. I don't really understand like this red... Okay, so Jungle Shoes is not working. Does Holy Sandals work? Okay, so I did the Bruce Smash and then he zoned in later. But again, that's kind of pointless because I could miss my Bruce Smash. I don't think Holy Sandals is working. And I do have Holy Sandals on this Bruce. So those are two new bugs. You're just gonna have to die, Sammy. I want that cluster. I don't even have a bomb yet to see how Molotov works. So Smash, they are supposed to get close. Molotov doesn't work. Interesting. Okay, and I cannot even really see my red ape right now. Just because we got this weird red bar thing. Not bar thing, like this, you know, circle bar, whatever you want to call it.
Circle bar.
Circle.
Both out bars.
Radius. Aura? Do you want to call it a red aura? I want to call it a red aura. But I can barely see myself through this red aura. I wonder how red I can get. Red 8. Basically. Yeah, so far I'm not really digging Bruce. I mean, it's obviously due to the bugs associated with him. But Jungle Shoes, Holy Sandals not working. I don't really understand the purpose of his Primal Instinct because when I smash them, they only come in later. So like right here, if I was to pull and then the buck is pulled while I'm smashing, that would be great. But the fact that it comes after doesn't really make any sense to me. So you changed your name to Thor, your Turfinator, great. Oh, I actually can't really see myself anymore. Oh my gosh. I'm basically just that red. Amazing. Okay, so let's save that. So we also have it for the bug report, just where we're standing with Bruce. Basically, Smash leaves a permanent red radius circle thing around him. Holy Sandals, Jungle Shoes, not working. Molotov doesn't work as well. Okay. So let me write that in my notes. Bruce Smash is very ineffective as enemies only come closer after being smashed. A permanent red circle is left behind. Great. Jungle Shoes. Holy Sandals. What else was it? Molotov are not working. Great. Hey Eamon, how are you? Okay, next character on the list is Buck. So let's check out Buck. Ooh, I really like Buck's dragon skin. That looks really, really nice. So we know Jungle Shoes and Holy Sandals are not going to work anyway. I guess with that being said, I may as well change those items, but in order to change those items, I have to turn off my video feed for just a moment. So give me a second while I do that. Let's go here and... because they're still being very specific about it. On June 7th, I can actually show you guys everything, including items. I'm going to try Pheromone Essence and Guards Badge, I guess. So we'll go with that. Actually, I want to see Muscles. Do Muscles actually work? So we'll do Pheromone Essence and Muscles, because I think that's going to be a lot of fun with Buck. So we're back over here. And hopefully there's no lag. Okay, let's do it. We'll go play some squads, because we don't have Cluster. I mean, we don't have Molotov. Molotov doesn't seem to work. Love from India. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay. Whew. I haven't played Buck, so I'm a little bit nervous. I hope it's going to be fun. Where are we? I don't even see myself, so this is not a good sign. But I'm guessing the game is going to start. I'm guessing I'm somewhere near the igloo because we're zoning into the igloo. And I'm dead? Died in fire. Well, that's interesting. Let's restart the beta. That one's clearly broken. I wonder if it's just something to do with Buck himself, like it doesn't seem to work. There might be a possibility that we can't even test Buck just because Buck is somehow broken in the beta. So if that's the case, that just goes in our bug report. But yeah. Divinus, do you have Yara? No, guys, Yara is not available in the beta. I don't think anyone knows about Yara right now. Okay. Well, this is weird. So I can't seem to do anything because I started playing Buck. The game just instantly crashes. But I do have a solution. If I really need to, I can use another device on a different beta account. Rip Buck, yeah, pretty much Rip Buck. But I don't 100% know if that's an issue with Buck, but it definitely started with Buck. It also could have started because I changed the weapon, like the loadout. The two items that I added was Guards Badge, not Guards Badge, Pheromone Essence and Muscles. So it's possible that Pheromone Essence and Muscles made it to where I could not play Buck. So that could be another thing. But how I access the beta now, I don't really know because the game is just immediately crashing. Let me see if there's a way to prevent the crash. Okay. Might be a way. I'm trying to do this thing real quick. Give me a second.
Really?
What's up? Oh, that's there?
Oh, just delay.
Yeah, that's just delay. Okay. I might need to use your phone, Joe. Can I use your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
That wouldn't work.
Nah, I might have to go on your beta.
Turn off
So
my
I'm just gonna go on normal Zooba real quick. So you guys can see something. In the meantime, I'm gonna go on Xiao's account and I'm gonna see if the beta is working on her account. I might have to go through a few things. Got it. Okay, so her beta is really in a weird position right now. Don't invite please, thanks. I'm just getting her account set up while
Work?
I'm trying to get it to work.
I guess beta's still not stable.
You think what, John?
Beta's still not stable.
Oh, it seems like it's far from stable. Because even on your account, I'm having a little bit of issues. I guess this is somewhat expected of the beta server.
Still working on it.
What's that?
I guess they are still working on it.
Yeah, I know, right? Which is why I don't think that the patch is going to be released anytime this month. There are just too many bugs. All right, let's see if I can log back into the beta on my device. Because it might be one of those things like the match just has to finish. So clearly we're in the fire phase in the match. Maybe 2-3 more minutes, we'll get there. Ooh. Let's try it again. Man, that's just messed up. Hey, Alpha Zooba. I don't know, dude. We're trying to see if the game will end. It seems like 4 people are alive right now. That match basically just has to fall apart. You gotta be a content creator to have beta access. It takes a long time to get it though. It's crazy, it just immediately crashes. I wonder if Jazz gonna have this issue if I play on her account.
We open all the season rewards, don't need to worry about the, what's that called? 2-day events. Oh, not season rewards, weekly event.
Weekly?
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. So, okay, I don't know if I want to risk pheromone essence and muscles because obviously we got to figure out if it's bug related or item related that I was not able to enter that match. But we're finally back. I think it took a good 5 minutes before the game finally decided to close itself. So give me a second while I remove those items and let's see if we can finally test Buck out. Items, put on bandages because why not? It's a good item. Jungle shoes wasn't working. Does coffee work? I wonder if coffee is going to be like infinite coffee. That's going to be hilarious. Alright. We are back. We're going to play some squads again. Squads was fine the first time we played it with Betsy. Okay, Buck, let's give you another shot. Are you broken or is the beta broken? Let's see. Okay, I see myself, so that's a good sign. So most likely Pheromone Essence or Muscles is broken and it doesn't allow me to actually play the game. So I'm going to write that in the notes. So Pheromone, equipping Pheromone Essence or Muscles. Essence or Muscles prevents from playing the game. Okay. I'm back here. Looks like they already looted. So Buck's Primal is when you charge, you pull enemies into you. Like that. Which is kind of like what we should expect from Bruce. That would have been a lot better. What we got was pretty lame. Okay, so the range on his Cluster Bomb is just impressive. Very, very overpowered. Shotgun, not bad. Spear, not bad. Yeah, I really like Bruce compared to Buck. I just think... Sorry, I really like Buck compared to Bruce. Bruce's Primal Instinct is just too weak. Because it only comes to effect after. So like right here... Well, I wasn't close enough to the guy. But let me try to get closer to an enemy. And you will see that they basically come into your charge. So right there, they both came into my charge, yet I still missed. So that's a little bit interesting. Well, that Joey got hit by my charge. Poor Joey. Weak. Okay, so I charged away, but the Joey still was able to pull close to me. That's also quite interesting. So enemies are pulled close to you in a 360 radius. That was a really good pull. So directly in front of me is amazing. Not bad. Okay, let's try that again. Gotta beat up some more bots. Dude, you're done. Nice, nice. Yeah, you're done. It's so easy to land a charge with this now. I mean, far easier than it is before. Why am I... Oh, no. Is that an Immortal Steve? Wait, what? No way, we have an Immortal Steve in the beta? Like a bot? Are you a real player, Truman? This Steve is not flying. It's like the bot knows that it's immortal. Wait, no, that's my ally? No, that's not my ally. What are you? What is this? I'm confused. Okay, so we also found an Immortal Steve.
You still using my phone?
No, I'm not. Here you go. But it's following me like a player. So I feel like it is a player. Interesting. Why are cluster bombs so big? It has to do with the attribute system. So I feel like that may need a nerf. By the way, it's not just cluster bomb, but it's bombs in general. Bombs are just huge right now. Like the initial blast is also very huge, and cluster just makes it bigger. Do we have barricades to keep him in the water? This part is a little bit annoying though, because this is literally the last person. Use Pepperwood Knockback Spear by the museum. There is no Knockback Spear, so I can't really use it. Does this thing take fire damage? So strange. I'm about to go kill myself in the fire because this is just taking too long. Wait a second, did you see that? When I charged, it pulled my allies close to me too. Okay, so that's a bug. Interesting. Charging pulls your allies, not just your enemies. Alright, let's write that down, because that's obviously a major issue. So Buck, Primal Instinct pulls allies as well as enemies. I'm just curious how that Steve became immortal. Buck charge causes Steve to become immortal more easily. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't hit that Steve. So it's a little bit confusing. Okay. Somehow we won. I'm guessing the Steve died to fire because I wasn't paying attention. Did the Steve take fire damage? Interesting. What is my opinion about level 17? I mean, I don't mind level 17. It's not bad, I would say. Okay, so Buck Primal Instinct, at least we got that uncovered with. Let's see what the next hero is. Well, I think that Steve was just immortal, and like somehow they knew the Steve was immortal. So Donna has Pheromone Essence equipped. Last time I had Pheromone Essence, the game crashed. So I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to remove Pheromone Essence so we don't have to worry about it. Let's go over here. And like so. Do that. So I need to recap exactly how Donna's Primal Instinct works. But I'm pretty sure when Donna leaves the water, she gains a speed buff and an attack bonus. But I'm going to double check that real quick, because I have the notes in my email. You think it's unfair for level 17 because not everyone has 16? Well, to be honest, they did reduce the power gap. So it's kind of hard to say if it's fair or not. In a way, everyone suffered, you know? Like, they released level 17, but at the same time, they also reduced the power. So, yeah, it's a little bit iffy. I gotta find this note where we talk about the primal instincts. Let's see if this is the one. Okay, got it. So Donna. They didn't have an order. Okay, so Donna gains 50% speed and 30% attack when she exits the water after becoming invisible. So it's kind of key that she has to. Ooh, I got rank 1. It's key that Donna has to come out of the water after becoming invisible. She gets a 50% speed bonus and 30% attack, if I read that correctly. Yes. So she's going to be interesting, and I believe the speed bonus and attack bonus is going to last a grand total of 2 seconds. That's usually how it works. Hey, Reaper the Black. You think it's more pay to win then? I don't know, man. It might not be technically pay to win, and I remember you, Hishan. Hi. So I'm in the water. I do appear to have a speed bonus, but I can't tell if it's actually much greater. 50% speed bonus sounds about right, so I'm going to go in the water. Yeah, I definitely feel faster, so that's good. I don't know about my damage. That's something I might have to test out later. But okay, so real quick, I'm going to try to exit. I did a lot of damage to the guy. I don't think he's going to heal up. But I want to say that was 80%, but he's also low level, so there's a minimum maximum damage cap. Oh, right. Exit the water, I'm very fast. It does appear like it lasts exactly for 2 seconds. Have to go from being invisible. By the way, when I go back into the water, I seem to lose my speed bonus. So let's see, fast, water, no bonus. So Donna's not going to be fast when she goes into the water. That's important to realize as well. I wonder how that changes her interaction with things like jungle shoes and holy sandals. Like, technically you still want those. But she barely gets a speed increase. Okay, so silver bow, 50%. Let me kill that level 2 real quick. Good, he's down. So here's going to be my test. I'm going to shoot this fin. Okay, I accidentally killed. Let me shoot this Finn. Come here, Finn. Wait. Don't kill the Finn. I need the Finn to be alive. And they killed the Finn. Darn. I might have to do this in solo. I'm not really sure. Okay, froze up a little bit. Yeah, time is money. That is true. So guys, in the live servers, I spend about... I get full GM3 and I chase events, and I get about 1.2 million to 1.5 million gold every single season. And that's just time, that's not even money. But time is money, indirectly. Okay, so I think now I can do my test because all of my teammates are dead. I'm gonna go 1 versus 5. So a chomp might be the best way to test the damage. Are they white flagging me? What's up with that? Primal Instinct is unlocked at level 12. So I specifically want to attack the level 15. So let me see if I can kill all these others. I accidentally killed the 17. Can you guys resin, please? Thank you. So he took a lot of damage. That was about 70%, I want to say. Can I do more than 70% damage after exiting with the bow? No idea. Gotta try to hit that 15. Okay. You're invisible for a long time. No. Come on, 15. Maybe cluster bomb is easier to hit. That looked like 40% damage. It's so hard to see. Like right off the bat, it's hard to see. Using their health kits. All right. 30%. Think I'm invisible. Well, I think we'll just have to kill you guys. I'm gonna go into solos. I'm gonna try that again. Because I'm not really sure. Like, I see the speed increase, but I'm not sure about the damage increase. So let's do some solos. We can do solo full. There's a lot of people in solo full. We're not trying to win. We're just trying to see if the Primal Instinct actually functions the way that it claims. Like, it's claiming here that I'm supposed to do 30% more damage, right? So, but if you look at percent-wise, if one attack does 50% damage, 30% more damage will mean 65% from that attack to the enemy. That's level 3, so that's not going to be too interesting. Well, it died by the bot. It's really not that interesting. Okay, you're down. But there's a 15. And I got a bronze, so let's see. First hit, that took it from 60% to 30%, I want to say. So what does this do to you? I want to say it did 10% more damage. I think I saw an increase of damage right there. So that's pretty good. Another test on the guard. Let me try to kill everything around the guard. Oh, no, stop hitting my guards. Okay, that's dead. You're dead too. Unfortunately, guards don't heal themselves, so here we go. Wow, that's like 45% damage. Huh? Okay, for a second I thought I... Wait, what? It's not dying. There you go, stay down. Alright, Panda, you can heal infinitely. Gotta kill everything around the panda. And you missed your guard. Okay, Panda, get your health kits. We're gonna do a gold bow test. No, get your health kits. Seriously, get your... You're just gonna kill yourself in the fire. Get your health kits. Okay, what are you? So Shelly seems to have Primal Instinct built in, even though it's level 3. Primal Instinct is unlocked at level 12. But from what I can see, Shelly is the only one with Primal Instinct built in. Alright. That looked like 60%. You're going to use a health kit, right? So... No, I missed. Okay, let's try it again. Yep, it works, guys. So Donna does do 30% more damage after she leaves the water and doesn't attack. So that is a good sign. So I can say that Donna's Primal Instinct does 100% work effectively. So she's good. She passed Q&A. She has speed increase and damage increase. We are good to go with Donna. No complaints. Did Finn get a remodel? Yes, Finn did get a remodel.
Outlook?
Yeah.
Look like dog more.
Something like that. Okay, so just recapping. Donna, yes. Donna does work. We are good to go. Her Primal Instinct functions as expected. When she leaves the water, she gets 50% speed and 30% attack, assuming she was at least invisible for that time. So, boom. That should be saved. Let me double check. Get info. Perfect. We got it. Okay, what's the next here to test? Let me just write here, Donna Instinct. Primal Instinct works as expected. So let's check out Duke. Duke is next. Which I'm pretty excited about Duke because I didn't get a chance to play him in the beta previously. So I know that Holy Sandals and Jungle Shoes don't work, but I don't think it really matters. It's solo light that's kind of boring. Let's do squads because his Primal Instinct is basically AoE Roar. So let's do that. Coco plays usually the remodels just take time to get used to. Yeah, that's true. The Larry remodel, people eventually forgot the old Larry. That is true. I mean, the new Finn is more of a puppy dog, to be perfectly fair. I don't think it's so bad. Okay, so Duke is supposed to be able to do an AoE roar. So that was quite interesting. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was roaring in front of the guards. And the cone basically showed, like it was a cone, it wasn't a circle, right? However, I was able to get the roar behind me as well. So let me try that again. I did that by complete accident, but let's see if I can replicate it. Just gotta find some enemies. Here's a gold bow, not bad. So here's a guard. I'm going to stand near the guard, but I'm not going to face the guard. I'm going to roar this direction, and the guard does get roared. So yes, Duke does have the AoE roar, just like the Primal Instinct indicates. I also believe the range of his roar is increased with the Primal. However, the only issue right now is that it doesn't show a 360 circle when you're roaring. But that's a pretty easy fix in my opinion. I'm sure they can do it. So right here, if I roar, that's really good timing, right? Like I can miss my roar initially, which is wonderful because as long as they're within my radius, it's okay. Like right here, I can roar. Well, they're not in my radius, so I missed. Let's get you out of here. I don't want you to rest that. Holy Sandals is going to be so strong with Duke. Okay, so missing my roar, but it worked. And good stuff. Yeah, you no longer can... It's so much easier to land your roars now. I really like it. Hey DXD, how are you? Let's do it again. Look the other direction, and I caught you. It's just too bad they knocked you away. Good stuff. Okay, so minor note for Duke. Not a big deal, but something I believe they can easily fix. Just add a 360 variation of the roar when Primal Instinct is equipped. I'm going to try to go in between all of them, if I can. Oh, wow. Ooh, Vampire Teeth heals for a lot. Okay, let me see if I can take some damage again. Oh, wow, that really does heal. Okay, so I'm going to drop down. A little Shotgun Blast. Pretty good. So Vampire Teeth, I'm not really sure if it's overhealing or what, or maybe in the past it wasn't healing for much, but right now it's definitely healing for a lot, I could say. Yeah, that's a lot of healing. Honestly, I think it's kind of good though, because Vampire Teeth is an item that needed the buff because they nerfed it so many times. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, so gonna get a Roar. I like the increased range of the Roar as well. That's pretty good. Why can't you use Jungle Shoes in water? I don't know, it's just a bug probably. But let me write that in my notes. That Duke's Roar is, how to say, easy to... Oh yeah, the cone. Primal Instinct animation still shows a cone for a roar rather than a circle. So the next one's going to be Earl. And I think Earl's Primal Instinct is pretty simple. He just does damage when he lands a claw attack. I have no items equipped on him. Let me fix that. Let's go over here. And the display, put that back over here. And I'm going to work on his items real quick. Unfortunately, I can't use Holy Sandals. Well, I mean, it doesn't work. That's the problem. But I'm still going to equip them just because, why not? Alright, and coming back here. Okay. Earl time. Big squads, it's going to be easier to land an attack, but I just want to do solo light. Nah, I'll do big squads. Should I try Happy Trees to see if they buffed all healing items? I mean, I could, but I just don't want to bug the game out. Yeah, Earl's Primal Instinct is he will do damage when he pulls, but what I'm curious about is that if it's broken or bugged in any way. Because Duke's Primal Roar was definitely bugged. Well, he does a decent amount of damage. That's pretty good when he pulls. I kind of like it. I wish they made it a little bit easier for him to land his pull as well. But yeah, that's pretty good. It does a decent amount of damage. I think this is definitely going to help Earl out in the meta. Hey Metal King, how are you? Oh no. Did I just make that? Okay, he's not immortal. That's good. Nice. I hate Steve's. Got him. Nice. Okay, that's really, really cool. I like that. So even though I killed the Steve with my pull, it still pulled him next to me. And I think that's pretty important. So that's good. I want to say that Earl's Primal Instinct is working as expected. There doesn't seem to be anything broken about him. Yeah, I like that. So that's going to be in my notes. Everything seems to be working perfectly fine with Earl. Primal Instinct is A-okay. Let's finish this game out and then start another one. It's great. It's really interesting to me that, wow, nice. Shelly is the only one with Primal Instinct on the bot. Okay. And pull. Nope. Yeah, see you next stream, buddy. Good stuff, good stuff. And guys, I will be putting timestamps so you can see for yourself the full Primal Instincts. Nice. See if we can get a pull in. Nope. The update needs to hurry, you can't wait. I mean, it's definitely going to be fun. Pull to level 2, meant to pull a 15. It's like a family of Mollies. Accidentally shot with Joey. Poor Joey. He's gonna get a concussion someday. Oh, I thought I had her. It's crazy. Alright. Nice. I think I got the pull there. Finished it. That's cool. Okay, Earl seems to be perfectly fine. Primal Instinct does work. Let's see what the next hero is on the list. Primal Instinct works perfectly fine. As expected. Okay, Finn is on the list. So Finn's Primal Instinct is, I want to say, similar with Donna? Let me double check though. Okay, yeah. Well, his is a little bit similar, but not completely similar. If there's an enemy nearby that has low health, Finn will gain 50% speed and 30% attack. Now, how that's similar to Donna is when Donna leaves the water, she gets 50% speed and 30% attack for 2 seconds. Finn's damage is permanent so long that there are enemies nearby that are low health. And I gotta change this item, so I'll be right back while I take care of that. Because I don't think Pheromone Essence is gonna work, it might just break the game. Let's do some cluster. Junctures doesn't work, let's see if coffee works. I know I want bandages for sure, so I'll just do that instead. And I'm back. Let's do it. So we'll do squads because we'll probably have a high chance of getting low health enemies near the squads. So Finn might actually end up becoming incredibly powerful because 50% increased speed and 30% damage just when enemies are low nearby, that's really, really cool. I definitely find that fascinating. Okay, so is that enemy low now? Like, I can't really tell. Are you guys suddenly low now? Yeah, it's hard for me to tell like when enemies are... I know that Finn was low for a second. It doesn't seem like coffee works, by the way. Okay, you're low. I don't think Finn's Primal Instinct is working. Are you low enough? Because I just can't tell if I'm going faster or not. Maybe I am. Okay, when that thing dies... Oh, it was working. Now I'm going much slower. So yeah, Finn's Primal Instinct is working. It's just very hard to tell. So like my idea for Zooba is going to be that they add an indicator for us to know when Finn's Primal is actually active. That should be good enough. It does work, yeah. I mean, I kind of noticed it. So I'm not going to move at all, or I'm not going to attack, and I'm just going to try to notice when it's working. So right now I'm going normal speed. Let's see if I can get an enemy close by that's damaged. Might have to do a little bit of damage myself. Okay, I'm going faster. Well, I accidentally killed that one. Okay, I'm definitely going faster. Now I'm going... Still maintaining my same speed, my fast speed. Is it because Is it all enemies, including my allies? I mean, not enemies, but just players? Because right now I'm going fast because maybe this Bruce is low health. And now that Ollie is low health. I'm not sure if the damage is working, but I assume it's working. It's really hard to tell about the damage overall. Yeah. Anyway, I noticed a speed increase. I'm not really sure about the damage increase, but I'm sure it's there. It's definitely going to be good in squads. So once that thing dies, I should go back to normal speed. And I did. I felt the difference. It works. Finn's Primal Instinct for the most part does work, but an indicator would be nice to know when it's actually active. So that's going to be in my notes. Finn's Primal Instinct does work, but an indicator showing it is active would be very handy for the player who is using Finn. Great, so the next one's going to be Frank, which I don't really have any hopes for. Unfortunately, his Primal Instinct is so unintuitive. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so he needs items. Let's do that thing again. I should have checked about the items first. Let's go here. Let's do that. Cluster, because why not? Ramin. Coffee doesn't work. I should put that in the notes. And for fun, I'm just going to equip defib, because people seem to be dying a lot on my team. Let's go here, and I should write down coffee doesn't work. Coffee doesn't work. Great. So Hisham asked a question, isn't there going to be an update where you can adjust the radius of the weapon? Yeah, that is this update, that's going to be 3.0. So I am playing that update right now, but after June 7th, I can reveal how all that works. Great. What is my favorite Primal Instinct? I don't really know. There's so many, man. Like, there are just so many Primal Instincts, it's hard to choose. And the other thing is, like, these Primal Instincts clearly need balance changes. A lot of them are not even really working effectively, so I don't really know what's my favorite at the moment. So I'm playing squads and please play Candy Earl. I already played Earl, dude. You just gotta find it in the video. I think I recently played Earl. I want to say like 10 minutes ago, something like that. Okay, back to Frank. So Frank's Primal Instinct is enemies are slower, 30% slower when he is in full mode, but it's actually quite ridiculous that that is the case. At least they upped the radius. It used to be very small. It used to be like, I want to say 4, and now it appears to be 10-ish. But here's the problem with Frank in full mode. Frank is already 30% slower, and he's just making the people around him 30% slower too. But they have to get close to him. But how do they get close to Frank? That's something that I don't understand. Frank is too slow to get close to his opponent. The only way he can get close is if he pulls people in. So technically the opponents get close to him. But Frank can't pull anyone in while he's in full mode. So this is why this is one of the most unthought of actives or Primal Instincts ever. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so my recommendation for Frank's Primal Instinct is to always give him the aura that enemies are 30% slower around him, and then when he's in full mode, that aura is increased to like a radius of 20, like it's doubled whatever this is currently. So I'm gonna try my best to get people in, right? But like, what is this doing? The moment I let go, you know, they can easily escape. It just doesn't make any sense. So can I drink from here? They should allow me to drink from here. That should actually be a thing in Zooba. Like, I don't understand why he can't drink from here. He has a long snout. Yeah, so unfortunately, very terrible Primal Instinct. It does work, but it's just terrible. It's OP against AFKs, but I mean, like, what is the point? It's not gonna actually do anything relevant. Hey Zeth, how are you, buddy? I was trying to find the last team so I can actually kill them. I don't even want to drink the water because it just makes me more slow than I already am. And since Jungle Shoes and Holy Sandals don't work, this is taking forever. My team is dying. It's really unfortunate. I don't think I can get to them in time. But I can pull you guys in. Take you down a notch. Just drink up some water. Woohoo, I can slow you all down. Come here. So I'm not using my active, except now. I mean, it definitely felt good doing that, but it's against bots, and you're not going to get that opportunity against real players. And even if you do, slowing them down 30% instead of using your primal active and then, you know, using your empty mode, it doesn't seem right. So we're going to say ineffective against players. It's definitely ineffective against players. Write that down. Frank's primal is ineffective and counterintuitive. Frank is 30% slower in full mode, and it is not easy for him to get on top of enemies without empty mode active. Alright, Fuzzy is next. Hey Zoom Unlimited, thank you so much for joining the stream. Appreciate the kind words. Hello Adrian Berica. No, hello Adrian Becerra? I think that's how you say it. Will you play regular Zooba Live today? Nah, man, I'm just going to focus on the beta. And because I really want to make sure that whenever we release the update, or whenever the update is released, that it's going to be the best it possibly can. Okay, so Fuzzy is next. Whoa, did you guys see that rainbow? Where'd that rainbow come from? I was on Frank, and then I was scrolling like this, and there was a rainbow. There it is again. How did that happen? I don't know, but there's a rainbow. Okay, Fuzzy's primal instinct is Fuzzy leaves an icy trail behind that slows down opponents. Let's see if any of that works. Well, I don't have cluster on Fuzzy. You know what? Hold on, I gotta fix that. Let's go here. Fuzzy, your loadout is just not working out for me, dude. Holy Sandals don't work. Adrenaline Shot probably doesn't work, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. Like, I'm sure that there are so many items that don't work, I don't even want to risk it. Let's play some squads. Does new Zooba skins look really good? Nice.
Squads with bots?
No, someone says the new Zooba skins look really good.
Oh.
Yeah. Marie says, Div, if it's a Nyx or Molly or Steve or something where its ability can get away, can't they just get away from Frank unless the special gets blocked? Yeah, so Marie, that's what we're saying. Like, overall, Frank's primal instinct is counterintuitive. It's useless. It just doesn't work. Fuzzy's primal instinct is that Fuzzy slows down enemies that walk near him. Like, there's supposed to be an ice trail following Fuzzy. So I'm kind of wondering I know that I equipped, or that I have Fuzzy's Primal Instinct, but it doesn't appear to work, from what I can tell. Wonder if I can just die real quick. I want to say Fuzzy's Primal Instinct is just broken, like it doesn't turn on, it's not effective, it's not working. So I think Fuzzy, we're just gonna have to get killed on. So enemies are slowed down when I attack with Fuzzy, but there's no trail. Oh no, I have bandages equipped, so it's almost impossible to die. Okay guys, mission impossible, killing me while I have bandages on. Well, it turns out it is possible. Good stuff, proud of you bots. I know that you were good for something. I'm gonna double check to make sure Fuzzy's Primal Instinct is actually equipped. And if it is, and this doesn't work, then Fuzzy's Primal Instinct is just, you know, it's not turned on, it's broken, or something's wrong with it. Okay, as we can see, Fuzzy's Primal Instinct is equipped. You can tell because right next to Fuzzy's name on the left side, that's the Primal Instinct. So, yeah, it is equipped. Just gonna double check by actually going to Fuzzy's mode. Stats. Yep, it is equipped. It doesn't work, so what's the next hero? So the next hero is gonna be, let me go over here in my notes. Oh, and also write down Primal Instinct doesn't work. Instinct doesn't work. Henry's gonna be next. Henry, you're a minor, not bad. Squads because we're vicious like that. For a second I thought I picked up a bomb. So I believe Henry's Primal Instinct is when he bites, he heals for additional damage, which I want to say equates to like 50% of his total life. It's a good thing I don't have bandages equipped, because that way I can actually test if it's his healing or, you know, bandages healing. So let's take some damage so we can get the overtime tick. Yummy. Wait a second. Is it working? I'm a little worried here because I don't know if Adrenaline Shot works too, but let me get a quick chomp, a little bite. Okay, 1 tick, 2 ticks. Let me bite you. How many ticks do I get? 1, 2, 3. Interesting. So if I take damage, I feel like a tick gets interrupted. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, it works. That's good. So that's really, really good healing. Yeah, this makes Henry very strong. If you constantly are biting people, Henry can stay a while. Henry can stay alive for a while. I have a shotgun, I probably don't need it. So all of my teammates are dead. Let's see what I can do against these bots. You're dead. They don't have defib, but like I said, I'm just not afraid of dying because I have so much healing. So overall, Henry's Primal Instinct works. It passes Q&A. A few of them they got right, but they still have a lot of work for the rest of them. Let's get you. No. Maybe I should pick up a shotgun. It's probably going to go a lot better if I have 3 weapons rather than 2 weapons. Okay, finish that off. You're down. Let's get a chomp. Yummy. This is going so much faster. Great. Another team. Yep, Henry's Primal Instinct works really good. Ooh, Adrenaline Shot works. Yay, at least we're able to test that out. I need to bite something. I don't care what it is. No, I don't think I got the bite. No. I missed the bite. Okay, anyway. So Henry's primal instinct works, it passes Q&A. Next, I think, is Jade. Which Jade's primal instinct is super weak from what I understand. Primal instinct works. Okay, let's update Jade's items. Give me a moment while I do that. Unfortunately, Jade is going to be really annoying. Bandages, cluster. So adrenaline shot does work. No speed items work. So I'll just take vampire teeth because why not? Okay, I'm back. Jade's primal instinct, I believe, is when she uses auto attack while her active is, I don't know, like Jade's primal instinct. Let me just read it like how they have it because it's so weird. There's so many requirements for her active. Okay, her active is extended by 2 seconds when her Jade Claw hits an opponent while the active is on. It's not really useful. I think they need to revamp this. They need to change it to when, at least in my opinion, when Jade hits a target with any of her abilities, including her passive, it reduces the cooldown of her active by 1 second. That is what I think they need to do. Because as you're going to see, just using your auto attack near a target and increasing your speed by 2 seconds is not really useful for Jade. Jade is already in a way, well, with the jungle shoes, right? Like without jungle shoes, no, she's not that quick. But with jungle shoes, she is quick enough to, oh wait, so 2 seconds more on Brisk Whiskers. I mean, it's okay, but it would make more sense if I damaged that and it lowered the cooldown. So here we go, Brisk Whiskers, do your thing. I'm fast for like 2 more seconds, but it's not really useful. Okay, I'm fast. So what though? Because it didn't lower my cooldown, right? Like I still have to come back in here, get really close, do something like this, and then be slow again. So yeah. It's just not that good. It works, but it's not really effective. Another thing is that while Jade is using her passive, she can't use things like a shotgun. And I'll show you that here. So here's the passive. The shotgun will come later. I can't do passive and shotgun together. So cue that up. Worked that time, maybe they fixed it. Gonna find a target. Gonna have to play a little bit more with Jade even after the stream to make sure it's working right. If there's no enemy nearby, it's pretty useless. Does it count if I hit a barrel? Let's see. Active, barrel dead. It does count if you hit a barrel. Wait a second. This is interesting. Okay. No, it only works one time though. You cannot extend it twice. I was about to see, can I, because I think Jade's passive lasts 4 seconds, but her cooldown is 3 seconds. So if I hit you, if I come back and hit you, does it extend the duration? I have no idea. So I got my first hit. I think it does, but it's hard to say. I almost want to say it doesn't. So I'm just going to do one hit that time and see when the timer goes off. Maybe it does. Let's try it again. Just need one hit. I'll have to rewatch the clip to see if it works or not. All right. I don't think it does. I think it only works one time because that time I had one active or one passive attack and the duration only increased, like it increased the same amount as it would normally. Okay, boom. Let's see if I can get 2 in here. Yeah, you can only do it one time. So I'll write that in my notes, but it is incredibly weak. Let's do this. Instinct only activates one time during an active charge rush attack. During an active, it is too weak. It would be better if Jade's PI reduces the cooldown by 1 second for each attack she lands. That'd be cool. Okay, let's move on to Larry. Guards badge. That's probably broken, so I gotta change it. So for fun with Larry, I'm going to try Helium Canister and see how that works. Larry's Primal Instinct is once he gets out of invisibility, he gets a 50% speed increase, I believe. Let me double check if that's correct. Larry... Oh, it's apparently 30% speed increase. So for 2 seconds, he'll get 30% speed once he breaks his active. So in theory, I can just spam it and maintain 30% speed. So that's going to be the new meta, guys, for Larry. If you want to be the world's best ninja, just spam your active and maintain top speed. So here's normal speed. Here's 30% increased speed. So it definitely works as intended. It's hilarious, I would say. But it's also easily abused. Because you can just do this all the time. See if I can find a shotgun somewhere. Yep, I like it. I actually really like this one. It's crazy how... Oh my gosh, am I gonna die? What? Man, those guys hit hard. Let me go find a shotgun. Hey, Trepty, how are you, buddy? Idle Heroes? Oh, dude, I tried. But I lost my Idle Heroes account, so that's really unfortunate. Have not kept up with that game because I just couldn't access my account anymore. But anyway, Larry's Primal Instinct works. I'm happy that that one's tested. Let's get that one over with. Primal Instinct works. So Lizzy was something that we couldn't get to work last time we tried it. So let's see how that is. Let me also record this. Junctions, Holy Sandals, they don't work. But we don't really care about that. Oh, Helium Canister wasn't working, right? I don't think I noticed Helium Canister works, so I'm also going to write down Helium Canister broken. Canister broken. Why does like what? What are you talking about, Lev? Okay, let's go here. So Lizzy's primal instinct is very interesting. If your allies step into her green gummies, they get a 50% speed increase. If the enemies step into it, their speed is reduced by 30%. So that's why I want to play squads. It needs to be a team battle so we can actually see if it works right or not. And I don't think they can just step over it. Oh wait, they can. Wait, what? Okay, this is really cool. This is I don't think it's working as intended, but it might be. But basically, you can just leave patches of green gumdrops everywhere, and it increases your ally's speed, regardless if they took damage or not. So I wonder if it works for me. No, it doesn't work for me, but it really works for that buck. And what's really cool is I think the speed stacks, because that's not 50%. That's a lot more than 50%. It also appears that it stays, like they keep the buff until they attack. This is really, really cool. I really like it. I mean, it's definitely broken. It needs to be fixed, but I really like it. So yeah, he's just going crazy. It's almost like it's infinite until he attacks, of course. So you know what? Here you go. Enjoy. This is gonna make Lizzy hilarious. I really like it. Lizzy's just broken. As Lizzy should be, to be fair. As Lizzy should be. Okay, so don't attack. Let me attack for you. And they're just taking all the gummies. Alright, let me get that. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Enjoy. These bots must be really happy. It's the little things in life, you know? Alright, go ahead. Wow, Lizzy doing work. Take care of you guys. Let's just block you all off. Here you go. Enjoy your speed. Game over. Yeah, I did get a new mic. Okay, so Lizzy, clearly broken. It's definitely not working as intended. The speed bonus stacks. So speed bonus for Lizzy stacks on allies that simply walk over it. Over her green gumdrops of happiness. Louie, that's a primal instinct I never got to test. So let's check that out. Let's go over here. Pretty sure I've changed Louie's items because I never played Louie before in the beta. Finn looks ugly. Why? I don't know. I don't think he looks ugly. He's just something that you gotta get used to. Okay, I am back with Louie. His primal instinct is those rats are bigger and they do more damage, I believe. So, okay. Louie's minions' health has increased to 200 and their damage to 170. And I'm pretty sure they scale with Louie per level. So let's see how strong that is. I'm gonna go test on these 3 guards. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, those rats don't look bigger. Can they survive 1 attack? No. So I don't think Louie's primal instinct is working at all. So Joey, for instance, can survive one attack at least, and Joey and Louie's what do you call primal instincts are? Sorry, Louie's mice have similar health to Joey, I believe. So I'm gonna say doesn't work, is not active for whatever reason. Not sure. You want to join my clan, bud? If you want to join a clan that I'm associated with, just go to the Discord channel and see if you're qualified to apply for any of those clans. Okay, we found a target. Can these mice actually kill the bruise? Nah, the damage is just not there. It doesn't seem like they changed anything, so I'm just gonna go Dying Fire and say that Louie Primal Instinct just doesn't work. It's not turned on, it's not active, whatever the case is, it's broken. So we recorded this one. Primal Instinct doesn't work. Milo, that's a fun one. You got 9k trophies. I don't think I got a clan that has any spots for 9k trophies, buddy. Milo, you need some weapons. Okay, let's do it. So I would just click that Discord link and it should prompt you to make an account, but you got to make sure you verify your account to access the Discord. Anyway, back to this. So Milo's Primal Instinct is when he actively dodges a projectile using his active, he gets a speed increase, I believe. Milo. Oh, he gains a 50% speed increase and a 30% damage increase. That's pretty cool. Okay. So that's actually really nice. That makes Milo incredibly strong. Let's see if we can make it work. So I got to dodge. Okay, it's really hard to dodge guards. Maybe I can dodge a bomb. Okay, that works. So it's not just projectiles, but it's all attacks in general, including bomb attacks. No? Ugh. AI is too smart. But it's cool. I like it. It works. So dodging any attack, including bombs, right? I mean, like, it said projectiles, but it works for bombs as well. How many more to test? That's a good question. Like 7 or 8? Oh, crap. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit of practice to actually dodge all these attacks with Milo. That worked. I dodged that one, so I got my speed and attack increase. Oh, I got some knockback bomb here. Dodge that. Get my speed increase and damage increase. Perfect. Okay, so I really like Milo's. It's a little bit hard to control, but it's very effective if you can do it right. So I'll take it. When do they add level 17 in Zooba? Well, they haven't added it yet, guys. This is just the beta. We're actually just testing what is coming into the zoo. Hopefully within a month. And I'm testing every single character that is going to be getting this update because I want to make sure that when they release it, it's going to be really good. Oh, that worked. That's cool. So that projectile was meant to hit me. I dodged it. I gained a speed increase. Wait a second, that's interesting. I didn't actually dodge any attack in that area, but it somehow gave me a speed increase. So the way that it registers what is a dodged attack is fascinating to me. I'm not really sure what it counts as the dodged attack. Maybe if I just hit my active next to an enemy, it counts it as a dodged attack. That's kind of what I understand from what I just saw. So I'm not really sure if it's working as intended, but that's going to be what I write in my notes. Milo's skin looks really cool. Yeah, it does. Okay, Milo's Primal Instinct seems to activate based on simply using his active next to an opponent rather than dodging an attack. Okay, so Molly is next. So that was kind of cool. I mean, I like it. Is it broken? I'm not really sure. Technically, it's broken if you compare it to Larry, because Larry, you can spam it as well. Molly. What is Molly's Primal Instinct? I gotta double check. It probably has something to do with Joey. Okay, Joey moves 50% faster and picks up items 50% faster. Is that even a relevant Primal Instinct? What? Let's try it. Unfortunately, that's kind of lame. Okay, so let's see, Joey, you're apparently 50% faster, and you pick up items 50% faster too. So I gotta find an item for him to pick up. I'm just gonna abandon my team here. Joey's awake. Joey, pick up that shotgun. That's fast. That's faster than me. That is 50% faster. That is really good. So Joey himself is 50% faster, but I don't really understand the purpose of Joey being 50% faster. I want to say it's not the most relevant Primal Instinct, but, you know, we'll go with it. If Joey's attacks were also on a 50% cooldown reduction and he had more health, maybe. But, like, so far, I want to say mediocre. Because what does it matter if Joey is 50% faster, no matter what? Like, if you get really, really far from Joey, he still... Well, sometimes he would teleport, but he doesn't seem to teleport now. I guess he has to be 50% faster just because Molly is so quick. But yeah, him picking up items is really useless. Normally you don't rely on your Joey to pick up items for you anyway in the middle of a heated battle. Most likely in the middle of a heated battle, Joey's not really going to be picking up items, he's just going to be damaging players. So even though the Primal Instinct does work, it's pretty useless. Okay, they're all just dying, which is great. What do we have left? An Ollie? Bye. He can get to other players and hit them with Joey and take little damage. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't really see that being a thing. Like, for me personally, I'm not gonna... Look at that. Joey being 50% faster still got killed by a trap. Like, he couldn't even outrun a trap. So, I'm gonna say pretty useless Primal Instinct. It works, but just useless. I have no idea, at least I can't think of something immediately on the spot, what makes Molly's Primal Instinct better. Like, what if she gets cooldown reduction on her hops? Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Something. Something to do with their speed is probably better than this. Just gonna finish off this team real quick. Good job, Joe. You took down a Pepper. Nice. Come on, Joey, pick that up. So even if Joey can loot 50% faster, it doesn't matter because like he's not gonna loot anything that Molly isn't already next to. So yeah, I'm just gonna write down useless Primal Instinct. As shown, it was virtually ineffective. Even against bots, it was pretty much ineffective. Virtually ineffective Primal Instinct. Please change to increase Molly's. Please change to reduce Molly's cooldowns, or not cooldowns, but like Molly's active in some way. Something like that. Okay, moving on to Nyx. You're on Discord, what do? You verify your Discord account and click that emoji that gives you access. I already said that, man.
What did I do?
What do I do? How can other people get mod div? I don't really need mods right now, man. Don't worry about it. Okay, so Nyx's Primal Instinct is basically him farting.
What?
It's true. It's true. Like, I'm not kidding you. He farts out, and then that gas that he releases, or she releases, pushes enemies away. Yep. It's a true story. It's quite embarrassing. Have you already done Jade? Yeah, I did. Jade's Primal Instinct was pretty weak, though, unfortunately. So irrelevant. Schism, what up? So let's see, does it actually work though? So I gotta stand really close to my opponent to make it work. And then I do this. See, that's it. Did you see that little gush of wind? It's so irrelevant. Because one, you're dashing to most likely get close to people, not further away from people. If it had the same radius as helium canister, maybe it could be kind of useful. But this may be only relevant if like a buck gets right on top of you and you have a dash to escape it. Otherwise, it's pretty useless. Because as you can see, I'm kind of dashing to, I don't know, like take items or to engage my opponent, but not so much to dash away from them. And most likely they're not going to be stacked up right on top of me. If they are stacked up right on top of me, that's because I made a mistake. Like right here, even if I dashed, the issue is they didn't dash away from me. They still went towards the same direction that I was going, just because that's the radius of the dash. So another problem is I can't dash into them and then pull them away. The dash or the helium canister effect basically comes first. So this just, it doesn't do anything, it doesn't work. For the most part, it's just ineffective. Ooh. Useless. Great. Game over. I'm glad that's over with. It works, but it's an ineffective Primal Instinct. And unfortunately, Skippy's is the same way. Works, but is an ineffective Primal Instinct. So I'm just writing all these in my notes that I'm going to submit to Zooba, so that hopefully we can get a good 3.0 release that we'll all enjoy. Ollie, wonderful. Ollie's Primal Instinct is similar to Henry's Primal Instinct, that when he eats a patch of grass, he regenerates health over time. So we're going to have to take a pretty good amount of damage to show you that Primal Instinct. Yeah, Schism, it's a very, very weak helium canister. It just doesn't make any sense. Now, theoretically, what could work is that when Nyx dashes, he pulls everyone into one singular point, because Nyx is dashing away. So they're all going to be dashed into one spot where Nyx can attack while Nyx is dashing away. That would make some sense to me, and maybe that's what I should write down, but like, yeah, it's weak. So right now I'm going to let these guards do damage to me, and then I'm going to heal and show you the heal over time effect, because that is what we're trying to test out, if the Primal Instincts work or not. So let's see how much damage I'm at. I'm already at like 50% life. Can you guys weaken me a little bit more? Okay, that should be good. Now I'm going to run away, and let's see how many ticks I get. I think I got like 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 ticks and 50% life is how much Ollie's Primal Instinct will heal for total. Well, technically it's like 20%, 30%. I want to say it heals for 30% total because Ollie heals for 20% with one singular bite. Let's test if that's true or not. So, okay, here we go. Yeah, that looks about 20% to me. Ow. I really like this Primal Instinct. It just makes Ollie a lot stronger. And as you can see, even though I took damage, the healing is still happening. I think his Primal Instinct is called Slow Digestion, something like that. And I want to say maybe it's like 3% or 4% healing every 1 second for 8 seconds, if I remember correctly. You want to see like what helium canister does? Well, you know, helium canister doesn't work right now. I actually showed it earlier in the video, but I had helium canister on Larry or some other character, and it's just not turned on in Zooba, so it's in my notes already. Maybe in the future when they turn on items again, I'm just going to kill myself real quick so I can move on to the next hero. But so far, Ollie's Primal Instinct is good. It does seem to work as intended. Let's do that. Works as intended. So I guess Pepper is next, then we got Shelly. So we got Pepper, Shelly, Steve, and Pepper, Shelly, Skippy, and Steve. So 4 more to go. Let's check out Pepper. There you are. Wow, Pepper looks interesting. It's supposed to be... Okay, here's the funny thing. This skin is called Unicorn Pepper, but this pepper clearly has 2 horns. So it's not a unicorn. It's a binicorn. I got... What? Okay, Molotov doesn't work, but I wonder if Clown Nose worked. No, you know what? I don't want to risk it. Because last time I had Clown Nose on or some other thing, I think the game broke. So I'm just not going to risk it. Let me change it up. Let me go back here. Okay. Changing Pepper's items, but I gotta do it in secret because Zooba is funny like that. And I'm back. Let's test it out. Duocorn, unicorn, duocorn, yeah, basically something. It's just not a unicorn. It could be called peppercorn. That'd be kind of funny if they called it peppercorn. But nope. So on big teams, I got cluster. Pepper's primal instinct is Pepper can walk while using the active, which is kind of cool. I don't know how useful it is, but it's kind of cool. And I can cancel, which is nice. Okay, let's test out again. So now I can do this. Boom. Wait a second. It doesn't work when I'm using a focus shot. That's kind of useless. Like, I should still be able to move while using focus, right? But I can't. So it's not really as effective as I would like it to be. So I'll write that in the notes, like, is it intended that I cannot use focus shot while moving? Like, in general I can't, but I feel like with Pepper's primal instinct you should be able to bypass that because otherwise it's kind of useless. Okay. I mean, I like it, but it's useless. Okay, cool. Wow, Pepper's a lot of fun though. I like the ability of moving while shooting. And I'm totally comfortable with canceling Pepper's attacks because I already do it. Or canceling Pepper's primal instinct. Well, Maverick is down, there's a little battle going on there. Okay, you're down. Let's see if I can get Maverick back up. I doubt it. Hello. Let's do this. Did I lose Maverick? Nope, he's still alive. Okay. Gotta be a little bit careful here. And I gotta get used to using... Well, another thing is I don't really need the increased range right now because I'm right next to my opponent. So it's not really necessary. Whoops, that didn't work. Let's do that. So the question is, like, how effective is Pepper's primal instinct and does it make shooting harder? I almost want to say it does make my shooting harder. So it's going to be something to get used to. There's going to be a skill cap on using this specific primal instinct. Which begs me the question, like, am I allowed to take off primal instincts too? Like, some people might not even want to use Pepper's primal instinct just because it does increase the difficulty of playing her. Nice. Good job, Hot. It's crazy to me just how much range, or like the radius of Pepper's bomb is. Like, it's just huge. So I do that. Let's take you down. Bye. Good game. No, 19. Wait, what? A quad donut? You know what? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that just because. It doesn't count because it's beta, but it's still a quad donut. Still hilarious. Okay, so what's the note for Pepper? Primal Instinct doesn't allow focus shot. Primal Instinct doesn't work with focus shot. Skill cap is very high, and players may wish to unequip the Primal Instinct. They definitely need to make the Primal Instinct work with focus shot, otherwise it is very, very useless. Alright, Shelly. Shelly is next. Muscles. Do I want to gamble with it? I'll gamble with it. Last time it didn't work, but I want to try it. Div, when do you think the update is going to come out? I don't know, maybe a month or two? Because there's a lot of stuff they got to work on. But Yeah, that's my guess, guys. It's just because like after playing the beta for as long as I did today, which is almost 2 hours, and I'm gonna play every single character, there's just so many things that need to be fixed. So I imagine it's gonna be a while. Oh no. That's unfortunate. So muscles is one item that's also broken. And I should have unequipped it, but I didn't. Which means we're probably gonna have to wait 5 minutes to log back into the beta. All of my team is dead in fire for some reason. So we're just gonna leave it at this page for now. I think I'm gonna get randomly disconnected soon, we'll see. But yeah. Last time I had to wait 5 minutes for this bug to go away. So in the meantime, I guess I can show you guys what I'm working on. As far as notes go, let me see if I can put it in a different location. Then I can show it. Yeah, just give it 5 minutes, guys. It'll come back up. In the meantime, you can ask me some questions if you would like to. Let's do this. This MacBook is a little bit slow. I can't wait for the new MacBook to come out. Definitely gonna be buying that. I guess it would be easier for me to just take a screenshot. Q&A time? Yeah, that's... I mean, this is obviously part of Q&A. Div, I thought we had different time zones, so you stream late at night. Well, this is morning for me. But I'm just waiting for the game to end. That way I can relog. But yeah, let's just watch the fire. It's very beautiful. There's never been a time in Zooba that we just watched the fire circle grow smaller and smaller. And it's pretty mesmerizing. But that is the state of the beta. It might just be event items in general that are causing the problem. But Shelly, Skippy, and Steve, that's all we have remaining. At least we're able to confirm. What's my job? I'm a researcher. But I really don't want to talk about personal things. We'll just stick to Zooba. Okay. So let's do this. I may as well fix some of my spelling errors while I'm here. Let's do that. Wait, why would I spell it like that? That's silly. Okay, let's do this. Can't tell you how many times I misspelled this word. But the funny thing is I did it on purpose. Just lazy, I guess. You gotta go. Thanks, man, for dropping by. Equip, cooldown. Okay, I think I'm ready to show you guys what I got so far in our notes. Well, you know what? This is almost over. So that should be fine. Like, I'm watching this fire circle get smaller and smaller. This game is about to end any moment now. Maybe like 2 or 3 more games, or 2 or 3 more minutes. Okay. Seriously, they should all be dead right now. It's just fire everywhere. Let me try relogging. Wait, that's the real version of Zooba. Here's the beta. Oh, we're back. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna take off this item. Give me a second while I do that. Muscles don't work. I honestly don't even like muscles in general, so that's fine. Holy sandals don't work. Helium canister doesn't work. I mean, there's like so many things that just don't actually work. Characters. I don't think defib works, but I can probably put it on for fun. Helium canister. No. Yes, no. I don't know. I don't want to do it. That looks a-okay. Does snorkel work? I like snorkels. There we go. Okay, guys. Let's play a game of squads. Let's see how Shelly's damage reflection works. Is it similar to Betsy's? Okay, wait. We got a question. Gina from Zooba, one thing on Ollie's Primal, does it stack? I'm assuming the 8 ticks are in effect when she can eat again? That's a really good question. I think the 8 ticks are based on the cooldown, so it might be impossible to make it stack. Okay, bomb damage is not reflected. Shotgun damage, does it get reflected? Yes, shotgun damage gets reflected, and I think it does 100% damage still. I wonder if I can do this. This is gonna be funny. Okay, I still took that damage. Wait, I can move while I'm in my shell? What? Okay, I think we just found a new bug, guys. Check this out. I can move while in my shell. And it seems to kind of mess up. Yeah, we're gonna have to report that. I'm gonna try this again. Okay. So I'm in my shell. The cooldown is not really ticking anymore, which is interesting. Let's see all the damage that gets reflected. We saw shotgun gets reflected. Whoa. That is so cool. Those arrows have homing. So if I reflect arrow damage, they literally just follow the target. What about bomb damage? So against that Ollie, I saw it being like a home seeking missile or something like that, whatever you call it. It is so cool. Okay. You guys aren't really focused on me. Hopefully I can go right in this squad and make them attack me. The cooldown for Shelly's shell is just incredibly long though. Okay. Well, that should have reflected. I personally feel like. Nice. So 100% accuracy on Shelly's reflection. Very cool. Hit me? So you can do that in Zooba right now as long as you get thrown in the water. But does it block the damage? Wow, I mean, it just does so much damage reflection. Shelly's going to be a very, very fun hero in 3.0 if they don't reduce or cap the damage. I'm going to try to block it as a skill shot now. Like, when I see them attack me, then I'm going to go in my shell, just see if I can do a skill cap. Okay. Well, bomb damage doesn't get reflected, so can't worry about that. I'll just try to run away from the bomb damage itself. Interesting. Shotgun damage does get reflected, so the Henry killed himself. So far, I just see projectiles being reflected, so it's like shotgun, spear, bow, but they specifically have to be something that is shot or thrown. Which kind of makes me wonder, like, does Betsy's spear toss get reflected? And if it does, how does it look? I'm just gonna stand in the middle of here and let them all kill themselves. Bye. Big Bro Zooba, I already posted, like I already uncovered Lizzy, and Lizzy is really strong right now. But at the same time, it's a little bit broken. Nice job, Shelly. Killed yourself. But I'm gonna make a video about this so you guys can, well, I'm actually gonna put timestamps into the live stream so you can see when I uncover all the characters. But yeah, Shelly, interesting. I'm gonna say works as intended, and I'm just curious to see what Shelly looks like with Betsy. Because I'm specifically, well, and Bo, right? So I'm curious to see how Shelly reflects Betsy's spear and bow. That's gonna be weird. Okay, I think I'm back. Let's do this. Because technically Betsy's bow is a projectile, and so is the spear, but they're not a linear projectile. They're shooting from the sky. So yeah, it's just something that I'm curious about. Okay, what else are we uncovering? Skippy and Steve. Great. Gotta find it. Skippy, Skippy, Skippy. Where are you, Skippy? I feel like I went over this 2 or 3 times. I just don't see Skippy. Seriously, where's Skippy? Skippy, there you are. Okay, you're an army sergeant. Got it. Okay. I don't have Rebel Cody on my friends list. I wonder if he's in Discord though. Okay, so Skippy's Primal Instinct is actually really lame. It's similar to Nyx's, so we're just gonna go over it real quick, just so I can show you guys. It's pretty much exactly the same as Nyx's. Yeah, Big Bro, I saw. Apparently I messed that up twice. But it kind of feels like his version of a helium canister. Is it larger? I really can't tell. But, you know, like, boom, woohoo. It's better on him than it is on Nyx. I guess I can say that. I'm not sure how much better it's on him. Like, it's just a really weird Primal Instinct to use, to be honest, so I guess I'm just confused. Okay, does it work on Bruce? It doesn't work on Bruce. It treats it as a knockback, so it's not even that effective, which also means that it doesn't work for Nyx. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. Like, if you have a Primal Instinct that doesn't work on other characters, then it's technically pretty weak. Okay, great. Pretty lame. Just gonna say that. So here's a buck. I guess it does a decent job at disengaging bucks, which are a huge problem for Skippies. So, I don't know. It works as intended. That's all I can say about it. I just don't think it's very effective. Like right here, I don't even... So when you're in the grass, you don't even see the animation for it, which makes me wonder, does it not work if you're in the grass? Okay, knocked you there. That's kind of cute. So I know it doesn't work on you, Bruce. I'm just going to take you down right now. Okay. Yeah, I guess I just gotta figure out how I can make it useful. It's hardly effective. Like, I'm trying to keep this buck in the fire, right? I'm barely able to do anything with that. So if the radius was just a little bit longer, maybe I can make it effective, but right now it's just not that good. Okay. Yeah, a little bit larger, and I think I can make it fun. It works as intended, the radius just needs to be larger. But yes, it is kind of lame. Works as intended, but pretty lame. Radius can be much larger to be effective. Because as you saw, I was not even really able to keep that buck in the fire, like I just couldn't toy with it. Finally, Steve. This is a Primal instinct I didn't even get a test. So Dan Bailey, that's sort of lame. You can hop behind an enemy to shoot them. You don't want to push them away necessarily. That's also true. You don't have to push them away necessarily. What's it to do with helium added? Launch people into water and fire? That's a good question. You know what? I'm actually going to test that out. Let me add helium and see how strong it can be with helium. Give me a second while I change it up. Because Holy Silence doesn't work anyway, so may as well play with helium. Wait a second. I think I do know the answer to that already. Well, I mean, I might not know the answer to that, but... Oh, yeah. So, Skunk, I already have in my notes that helium canister in the beta doesn't work. So they need to turn on helium canister. Maybe they plan to just remove the item. I don't know. I don't think they're going to remove it, but helium canister doesn't work in the beta currently. Last character to play is Steve, and he needs items, so I gotta give him something. Do that. And let's do this. Okay, I'm back. So Steve, the way that Steve works is you fly around. I think it increases the radius of his drop. Let's see how much damage. Oh wow, that's a really long radius. I kind of wish that they would show the radius that he is going to drop on, but boom, that's really heavy. That is pretty cool. I like it. So you don't have to fall directly on the target now, but this means you want to spec into as much range as you possibly can. I'm not sure how great it really is. It would be nice if they increase the speed a little bit. It doesn't seem to be too effective though, because I dropped pretty decently far away from that Duke. And basically, I can't drop so far that the Duke can't hit me. Like, I don't want to drop exactly right on top of them, right? Because I don't want them to do so much damage to me. But it seems like characters like Buck, Duke, they're still going to be scary for Steve because you have to basically drop right on top of them. Because Steve's range is not that accurate if you're not very close to the target. Let me see if I can demonstrate that. Okay, here we go. So right here, you see how I completely missed a spear? Even though my active did hit the Lizzy, my spear missed. So this in many ways is a useless primal instinct just because you're not going to really effectively use it. You still have to be right on top of the opponent to be able to attack with your other 3 targets, or your other 3 weapons. Like so. Yeah, it just doesn't do a whole lot. Maybe the best thing for them to do is also to increase the damage that he does, but I just don't see this being very effective. Like after he lands, he gets a 50% movement speed and 30% damage, something like that, so he can actually escape. Like that could be relevant because they already gave that to Finn, Donna, and maybe another character I forgot. But like this is just not very effective. You just got the 2nd vaccine shot today. Congratulations. I had mine done probably a month or 2 ago, and I'm feeling pretty good. So I hope you have the same results. Let me drop on this dude. He's being threatening. It'd be nice if you could drop circle like a bomb as part of the primal instinct. Yeah, that'd be really cool. But I definitely found him to be one of the weaker ones, so it works as intended, but incredibly weak. Works as intended, but incredibly weak. Let me also record that. Okay, so I got him the recording. Would be better to give him increased speed and attack damage. Yeah, increased speed and attack, or attack damage, because 2 of his attacks are instants. Attack speed would only affect his bow, and that's already pretty much instant. After landing. Yeah, that's better. It's just, it doesn't work because you again have to land directly on top of your opponent to be able to use your other 3 weapons. So, great. That took about 2 hours to play 22 characters and show off all the primal instincts to find out if everything is working as intended, what's weak, what's strong. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm going to go ahead and call the live stream, guys, and I appreciate your time being here while I run the beta test. This is kind of what I do for every single beta. When it is out, I do test every character that is in question, just to see how the balance changes affect the overall game. So in the future though, like on Monday, I will be able to show you how the costs will be for level 17 and basically everything else, what the attribute system looks like, and we can actually dig further and further into the beta. So I'm probably going to do a longer live stream for the beta on Monday, and we can uncover everything, and hopefully everything is fixed by then too. I'm not sure if it will be because it is Friday right now. Usually they take the weekend off. So I'm expecting it's going to be the same beta build. I just don't expect... Yeah, I'm not expecting new beta. So unfortunately we'll still have the same bugs we do today, but at least we can talk about costs. So bye guys, I had a great time. What time Monday? 9 AM PST, I believe, is when I can officially talk about all, like 9 AM PST on Monday is when I can talk about everything about the beta. Like I don't have to, go off screen to change the talents or to change the loadout or anything. You can see literally everything that you're going to be seeing in 3.0, including crates, because even the crates are getting changes. So everything is getting changed, and there's a lot of positive things coming. So just wait till 9 AM Monday. I'll be here. We'll do it together. We'll check out. It'll be a lot of fun. Bye guys. Had a great time. See you soon.